Hello footy tippers, let's have a look at the latest round of Super Rugby with Greg Growden and your tips in the Blues and the Reds on Friday night, the opening game of the round. The Blues in form, the Reds out of form.
Yeah, I like the Blues and also Reds, a lot of trouble. They're trying something different this week. They spent the whole week in Auckland, which could have troubles with K Road near where they're staying. But the Reds have got problems, still bickering between players and officials. Blues at home, yes.
Yes, and how come you know what happens on K Road?
You told me before the show.
I didn't say anything. Rebels are at home against the informed Sharks, who've played all their games at home for the first dozen games, and now all of a sudden they get the Rebels first up when they have to
They've
travel.
had a fantastic draw, the Sharks, and it's worked because they go up the top. Rebels we like. They're a good adventurous team, got a lot of heart, but I just think talent will beat them in the last 30 minutes. Sharks by quite a bit.
Couple of really good games on the Saturday. The early one, Crusaders up against the Brumbies, who haven't won in Christchurch for a long, long time.
Now, I like the Brumbies. They were outstanding last week, but this is the time of year when the Crusaders get their act together.
Cream comes to the top.
Exactly. Richie McCaw's supposed to be playing at home. Yeah, Crusaders, but not by many.
Okay, the Chiefs have to bounce back against an informed Lions who've been quite entertaining throughout the year.
Yeah, the Chiefs have got a lot of injury problems. But I think, they're far too much class for the Lions who are travelling across the line.
And the Waratahs take on the Hurricanes. Now, this will be the moment of the season. A, because 24 hours earlier they might have a crowd less than the rugby, but B, their season's on the line, and more importantly.
So true. A lot of bickering going on at the Waratahs. Hurricanes are getting their act together. I've tipped the Waratahs, but I reckon the draw is a good go on this one.
And to wrap it up, the South African home games, the Stormers at home to the Highlanders, who are one of our favourite teams.
Love the Highlanders. We're going to go for the Highlanders. Good bunch of scrappers, but they play adventurous football. Yeah, big, and the Stormers are struggling.
And the Bulls, who are terrific against a very informed Force last week.
The Bulls
take on the Cheetahs.
The Bulls, that was one of the worst performances I've ever seen.
The Force,
that game was shocking. So the Cheetahs are starting to get their act together. And yeah, the Cheetahs will go to Pretoria and beat the Bulls, who are just
and the
hopeless.
Force, we get a bye, so that's effectively another win. Let's have a look at these tips on the screen. The Blues and the Sharks on Friday night. On Saturday, it's the Crusaders, Chiefs and Waratahs, all the home teams, followed by the Highlanders to upset the Stormers and the Cheetahs to thump the Bulls.